Hello friends, I hope you're all well. We have got a lot of snow and ice here. I mean, not really a lot of snow, but certainly enough ice to keep us going for a while. I am joined today with our lovely dog Tufty. She often comes and sits with me when I practice, so she decided to come in today. Today, the practice is going to be working with the Arjuna chakra, and more than likely we'll move into the sahasrara chakra as well. I would like you to please be encouraged and take your practice as it comes day by day. Don't feel that you have to get to a particular point. Just allow your body to be. Some days you're going to feel more like practicing than other days. And when that happens, you have to take that into account. And if you can, practice, but otherwise, you could continue on another day as well. Please keep in mind that you probably want to have maybe a blanket or something to put over your shoulders or a block to sit on. I like to use these type of blocks to sit on. Work very nicely for me. However, if you want to use a book, you could sit on a book, you could sit on a very firm cushion, you could fold up blankets, so they're nice thick blankets, so you have some good padding. But the main thing is that your hips are elevated from the floor. So you could sit in a chair if you wanted to, you could sit on a block or a book or a firm cushion or a folded up mat, but please don't just have your buttocks on the floor. Unless you are very, very flexible and you don't have a pull on your lower back, because you will find that after having been seated for a short while that your lower back will start to pull and it becomes uncomfortable, and that'll take away from your practice. If you're only practicing for a couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes, it may not matter. But if you're going for a longer practice, 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes or longer, it will make a difference. Also, I recommend that you have something to drink nearby and maybe some tissues nearby, because you never know. Sometimes you just have to sneeze. So, please sit comfortably. Find the spot that works the best for you. If you're sitting on a chair, please don't have your back resting against the chair. Have your sits bones towards the front of the chair near the edge, but still comfortable, and have feet flat on the floor or flat on something. If you sit with your legs crossed, more than likely your lower back is going to round, and you don't really want that. There is a natural curve to the back, and you want to maintain that. So, I like to use a blanket. And especially in areas where the weather is cold, a blanket really does make a difference. And if you are doing this after a asana practice, the physical posture practice, you may find too that you cool down a little bit, and it's nice to have something just to put over your shoulders. Right, Tufty? Anyway. So, please be comfortable. Roll your shoulders over a few times. Let your spine lengthen from the base all the way up, gently extending the neck a little bit, relaxing the face, relaxing the skin at the crown of the head, making sure that your shoulders feel comfortable. You can have your hands on your knees if you like. You could have your hands folded in front of you in whatever way happens to work best for you. If you want to use a particular mudra, you can. You know, whatever the mudra is that you want to use, you know, please use one. You don't have to if you don't want to. I take my glasses off when I practice. I don't like to have the pressure on the bridge of my nose. If you wear glasses, you may want to try it with the glasses on or with the glasses off. Also, in terms of eyes open or eyes closed, that is strictly up to you. If you want to begin your meditation with your eyes closed, please feel free to do that. Especially if you are working on some experience with colors and things like that, you may find that having the eyes closed works better for you. Over time, though, you may find that you want to actually have the eyes open. If you practice with your eyes open, slightly cracked enough so that you can see the ground in front of you, it will help to reduce disturbances that you may find. And speaking of disturbances, there are going to be times when your mind is just going to wander. And if it wanders, that's fine. But when you notice that it's wandering, just gently bring it back to whatever practice it is that you happen to be doing at the time. Never force your mind. Never try to clear your mind, as they say. That does not work. Just let your mind be as it wants to, drawing it back to the practice as it comes along. You will find that over time, your mind will stop wandering so much. It will still wander from time to time, but just let your mind be and draw it in when you need to draw it in. Don't try and keep sounds out. Your brain, after a while, your mind, after a while, will let go of those. And if something comes to your mind, just acknowledge it. Say, I acknowledge you. I'll work with you later. Not deal with you later, work with you later, and then let it go. If you say deal, the implication there is that you're going to do something to it, or you're going to try and change it in some way. At least that's how it is to me. So that's why I like to say, I'll work with you later. So, sitting comfortably, let your hips, thighs, and buttocks feel heavy, as if they're sinking into the earth. Let the spine gently lengthen, just a little bit. It's not a lot. You're not shoving the spine up. You're just letting it lengthen. Let the face be soft. Let the ears be soft. Become aware of your breath. Don't force the breath to do anything. Just simply be aware of the breath as it travels in on the inhalation and travels out on the exhalation. Excuse me. If you can, if it works for you, breathe from the tummy. Don't force it, but if that works for you, you'll get a better breath that way. But different practices evoke different responses. So if you find that it doesn't really work for you with this practice, don't worry about it. Do what your body wants. As you inhale, let the breath come down to the muladhara chakra, the first chakra that is near the base of the spine at the perineum, just above the perineum. Let your awareness linger there, then watch the breath going up and out. Then inhaling, go back down to the muladhara chakra. If that's not available to you right now, if your breath doesn't want to go there, don't force it. Just be aware that that's where you're going. Generally speaking, where your mind goes, the breath will follow. Let your awareness remain in the muladhara chakra, the first chakra just above the perineum. And breathe in and out there. You may notice a pulsation in the muladhara chakra. And as we go through them, each of the chakras. But you may not, and if you don't, that's also perfectly fine. And now, on an exhalation at a time that is right for you, exhale up to the svadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, which is near the basin of the hips. About 3 or 4 finger widths from the belly button down. Become aware of the svadhisthana chakra. Perhaps you notice the pulsation. And now, on an exhalation, I would like you, when it's ready, just exhale up to the manipura chakra, which is behind the belly button, in between the belly button and the spinal column. This chakra is considered to be the physical center of the body. So when you're ready to, if you haven't already, after an inhalation, just exhale up to the manipura chakra, the third chakra, and let your awareness dwell there. Don't try and get your breath to do anything. Simply be aware of the area where the chakra is. Perhaps you'll feel pulsation, perhaps not. That's okay, either way. Now, on an exhalation, when you are ready to, I would like you to exhale up to the anahata chakra, the fourth chakra, which is the spiritual center of the body. It is behind the breastbone, in between the breastbone and the spinal column. If you want to, simply place your hand over your chest for a while, for as long as you want, just to feel that area, just to get a good sense of that area. So at a time that is right for you, exhale upwards to the manipura chakra and let your awareness remain there. Many people find it easier to practice in this area than they do in the other areas. Many, but not all. And if you're one of those who it doesn't feel quite right to you right now, please don't worry about that. It will come in time. The anahata chakra is the beginning of the spiritual chakras. The first three are physical, more physical chakras in terms of their aspect. And when you're ready, on an exhalation, I would like you to exhale up to the vishuddha chakra, the fifth chakra, which is in the throat. So when you're ready to, simply exhale up to this chakra. The vishuddha chakra is known as the chakra of truth. In some cultures, you'll notice people will touch their throat if they are trying to symbolize that they're telling the truth or swearing to do something. And now, when you are ready, I would like you to exhale from the vishuddha chakra up into the arjuna chakra, the sixth chakra, which is between the center of the head and the front and the back of the head. It is an area where you may feel like there is an opening in your head. You may not feel that. Become aware of the area in the center of your head. Breathe in and out as you do that. Now, as you're practicing with the Arjuna chakra is known as the command chakra. As you're working with this, if you feel tension around your head, I would like you to expand your awareness outwards a little bit beyond the head rather than just centering inside. Sometimes it feels tight, sometimes it feels constrained. So if you are feeling that, just allow your awareness to expand outwards a little bit around the head. Keep your tongue soft. If you notice any tension in your body, just relax it and let it go. Now, I would like you to take a finger and just place the finger in between the eyebrows or slightly above the eyebrows and become aware of that area. You can keep your finger pressing there for a little while if you like, for a couple of minutes or for a minute or for just a short time, just so that you get a sense of the location. That is the location of the third eye, which is an external manifestation of the Ajna chakra. I would like you, providing it's comfortable to you, shift your breathing so that it feels like you're breathing in and out through the third eye. So you inhale, breathing in towards the center of the skull, and then you exhale, breathing out from the center of the skull. Please do not force it. Now next, on an inhalation, I would like you to allow the breath to linger in the center of the head. And then breathe out again. Then on the inhalation, allow the breath to pause for a moment. Then I would like you to let your awareness go up through the roof of the head to the sahasrara chakra, which is about 3 inches above the crown of your skull. Let your awareness linger in the sahasrara chakra. Just breathe in and out gently. Perhaps you notice the pulsation in the sahasrara chakra. The 1,000-petaled lotus, it is known as. Now, on an inhalation, I would like you to inhale down to the Arjuna chakra, the 6th chakra. So when it is right for you, please inhale down to the Arjuna chakra. You do not want to spend overly long in the sahasrara chakra. So in the Arjuna chakra, I would like you just to let your awareness rest there and breathe in and out. Now when you're ready to, inhale down to the vishuddha chakra, the 5th chakra. Then inhale down to the anahata chakra, the 4th chakra. Now inhaling down to the manipura chakra, the 3rd chakra, just behind the belly button. Now inhale down to the svadhisthana chakra, the 2nd chakra. Now, inhale down to the muladhara chakra, the 1st chakra, which is just above the perineum, about an inch above the perineum. And breathe in and out there. Now, I would like you to move your awareness into your legs, into your hips, into your feet, into the buttocks, and let them feel heavy. After being in the sahasrara chakra, you want to be sure that you are firmly rooted in the ground. Now allow your awareness to go into the earth a little bit. And when you are ready, if you have your eyes closed, please open your eyes. Thank you for coming to the practice. If you would, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments or things that you would like to practice, let me know. I hope you all have a lovely remainder of the day. Thank you.